Alright, this is too good to be true. The last video I cut off a little too soon. Let's do a part two because this is too hilarious. Harry Brogan dragging the shit out of Mark Connor / Cruz. Something that Scotty Bromance just wouldn't be able to do. Here we go. Brain buckets.
Um,
Put your brain buckets on.
he couldn't afford to let his stalkers find out what he was doing because they would come after him. And then he went into this long, drawn out fucking story. I kid you not. This is no bullshit, man. This came from the horse's mouth. He told the members of the band that his stalkers kidnapped him from Tennessee, took him all the way down to Texas, down there to the Rio Grande, and hung him up over some crocodiles, or I can't remember which one, crocodiles or alligators. Held him up over there, over that.
His stalkers or his handlers going, you effed it all up, you idiot. You better clean your shit up. We're gonna feed you to the crocs, right? But slight detail mishap here.
To threaten him with the crocodiles and alligators. Well, number one, there's no crocodiles or alligators in the Rio Grande.
I could
Number
argue that.
two,
I don't know, maybe.
amazingly enough, if that happened, someone would be in prison, wouldn't they?
Maybe.
But
be able to give some names, right?
not in his case.
Maybe they were
Because
his
here I
handlers.
sit.
Maybe they were his handlers.
So, and here comes the other amusing part. So he was talking this over evidently with his wife, and his daughter overheard it. His daughter was 14 years old at the time, by the way. And she told her dad, she said, Dad, you may want to just Google this guy just to check him out and see what the hell's up with him. So that's what she did. That's what he did. He Googled Markie Boy, and guess what came up? The Cruise Control Facebook page where all that information's posted.
Uh-oh.
Link after link, video after video. Hell, I've even got his bullshit rape excuse video that he posted a long time back.
I wonder why Scotty Bromance hasn't ever shown that Facebook page on his channel. He's the one that stuck around on the internet to help expose the guy.
With all the freaking big ass long story about that. But what's funny about it is a 14-year-old figured his ass out.
Oh.
14.
Not good. Oh, man. What a screw
And then I'm going to get back over here.
Before we get too deep, I just had the thought, okay? Booby, Bob, Trumpster Bob, and he's been a character in the background that, you know, like James D's put on blast and Tamara Wolf's put on blast, and he thinks he's just all he is a barking dog drinking himself to death for Connors. But the thing that I wanted to get to is actually Trumpster Bob and Connors had a meetup where they actually fought each other. And it looked like a pretty good play fight. But the thing is, they had to go like, and he was caught on camera. So that's why I was thinking like, good LARP, right? But I think the handlers came down on Connors because Connors was screwing it up because Trumpster Bob just wasn't all that he was cracked up to be, right? I mean, he's got his beard balls on all the time, right? Talking tough and shit like that. But I'm thinking it came down to that Connors was screwing shit up, so he had to like put Trumpster Bob in check, and Trumpster Bob went back to the bone, went back to the vomit. There's something deeper going on there. But yeah, that's all on film somewhere, and I think I even got clips of it somewhere, and it's as deep as this all goes. I mean, you would think like even NTF, the true crime commentator, would be all over a story like this, right? Even, you know, like a Predward up in their own camp getting busted out and moved along after a suicide LARP was done for him with Eric Shilkerson and Felomon on doing damage control backup for him. It's some serious shit, man.
Because I wanted to get up to this part of the Nate Peck stuff. I've still got the audition stuff still up there, and I'm gonna get this up. Now, see, this is, when you do some checking and you back check stuff.
I haven't seen
and
this
I
yet.
went searching for Nate Peck's real manager.
Oh, yeah.
It took me over to this page because he is managed by firehousemusic.com. Now, he's not managed by Mark. He's never been managed by Mark. Mark's living a fucking pipe dream.
Might still have an in where he's doing production.
And
in
here,
the background.
here he is, Firehouse Music. And you can go over here.
Just to get the clout, though.
And when you click on contact, it'll take you over here. And you've got links for Nate Peck, an Instagram page that he's got. There's a Facebook page for Alan McKenzie, Michael Foster, and Bill Leverty. And I'm willing to bet you that there's no photos of Markie Boy on his Instagram page either. Is there, Mark?
Well, there might be another reason for that too. He doesn't want his super, let's call him his super fans, putting him on blast. But he still could be there telling everybody keep my name out of it to freaking infiltrate. Data mine. I'm telling you, majority of these shows, there's some type of an asset. It could be even a handler. They're posing as helping putting the drum set together. That's the crazy shit. That's why I just don't even retired a long time ago from.
All right, we're on his Instagram page production. Now, I hope.
No worky.
Yep, this is his Instagram page. And as you can see, once again, we'll play Let's Find the Markie. Because I'm betting that there's not
a damn thing. Yeah. Gonna make a lot of claims for clout, yo.
You're gonna scroll through here and you're gonna look and look and look. And by the way, this is Instagram.com/Nate Peck official, no spaces. And this will take you right to his Instagram page, where you're gonna scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll and scroll. And I guarantee you're never gonna see a picture of Markie Boy.
Well, there you go, to the puppy
Never
mill.
gonna see one.
There's your challenge. What's his next project? What's his next grift? And go troll him like you want to try to troll me.
There's Nate with Dee Snider from Twisted Sister.
Heck yeah. Dee's still around. That's badass.
I'm really crappy with names and faces. But yeah, you scroll down. Here I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and I'm looking. And there's no Mark. And once again, man, if you're really proud of being associated with somebody, you're gonna post pictures.
Yeah, even on
even
on a Mark Connor's website.
Here's the funny part, Mark. You can try, and you have tried, and you're trying it again. You try to burn me down with your bullshit little made-up videos and your little made-up stories and your fake-ass facts, and you don't have any. You don't have any you can back it, just like your buddy down there in Texas. He talks about me for hours. Oh, he's a serial killer up there in Nebraska. Really? But not one says he provided anything in the way of any sort of substantial proof. But I do so enjoy camping out in his fucking head.
It's got a campground.
Just like you. I'm still camping on your head. Your mind is so fucking warped. I mean, really, seriously, man. You need a 5150.
They got to keep infiltrating.
If you want to know what that is, look it up. Like you tell everybody else, just look it up. I'll tell you the same thing. Just go look it up. Comes up quite quick what a 5150
infiltrating
There's
through
Nate on Nate's
disaster
page
relief.
with Jack Russell.
Infiltrating through disaster relief. To do a benefit concert, all of a sudden there's an ooting type shit. Yeah. And there you got Mark Connors in the background helping out the mainliner like Firehouse, all of a sudden playing gunshot sound through the speakers to get people running. Uh-huh. It's that bad.
But nowhere, I mean, I don't know how many pictures I've scrolled through. But nowhere do you see Markie boy. Because he's living in a fucking pipe dream.
It's his clout to infiltrate. But Harry's not going to say that. And just to protect himself.
I still got that little scroll going on the
legalities.
bottom of the screen, Mark. You want to come up?
Yeah. I haven't heard Scotty say that once. Come on, spies. We know you're watching, spies. Go tell your boy Connors to come on up. Never. He's gonna get the rodent to go on his panel, though.
Yeah, Bob does that. You question him about shit. He's like Mark. You're supposed to take him at face value and what he says is gospel.
All you little Scotty bromance trolls and Mr. Jones and Cry Your Mamas and all you stupid little sock accounts. Huh? Your boy Scotty wants to have sickos on his panel to blast. Or ask important questions about other people and have sickos blast their targets for him. Well, see if you can get Mr. Connors on Scotty's panel. Help out. Help your boy out there. That's what he says. He wants to have all types of weirdos on his panel. I mean, Mark Connors is making his move. See what he's up to. Work him a little bit. Grease the wheels. No, not going to do that. Maybe try to act cool with him at first. I mean, I bet your Urban Disciples would love to do something like that, right? He's pretty shady like that. There needs to be shady, grimy people out there to get these fucking weirdos up on their panels like Dowd to okay, tell your story. But, they're the ones that really want to do that in a sense, and I just had to be the example once for it to see if these MFers really want to go all the way. To really, get the information you need. What's your next move there? Nope.
That's what you're supposed to do. But here's what I do when you start freaking talking. You want to talk to crap, I come up with the fucking facts.
Yes, he does.
So, Markie, here we go yet again. What's this?
Uh-oh.
What in the world is this?
Oh, no.
That is from the Nashville Court's website. Right here, case details. Cruz, Marker, that is, by the way, his legal name. Mark Connors is his fucking bullshit stage name, just like Tommy Blaze. Tommy Blaze is a fake name so that he can hide.
Right, but those are the names you need to put out there also. That's why I always kind of put him on blast as Connors. That way the information would lead people to Cruz, his real name. But if you just put Cruz out there first, people aren't going to know to search. They search Mark Connors. There's nothing there because people are putting information out about Cruz. That was Scotty Bromance's deflection tactic. His name is Cruz. His name is Cruz. Well, why don't you want the Connors name put out there? Because that's his stage name, which would lead people to the rest of the information as Cruz. Huh. they didn't want that for some reason over at the Scotty
or
Bromance
tried to
Puppy
hide his
Mill.
past. Tommy Blake, what a crock of crap. It's like Johnny Rocket, for God's sakes. Oh, and here it is. Guilty. Disposition guilty. Charged offense, aggravated statutory rape. Charge type felony.
Nashville. Huh. So are those more charges?
So when you scroll down here, here's what's amusing. Court costs $1,342.50. And this case was disposed of in August of 09. And you still haven't paid.
Wait a minute.
That money, because here's what I did find. Looky here.
Wait a minute. What year was Scotty Bromance working with Mark Connors in the dojos in Orange County? Maybe the same year? That's interesting. So he gets charged, he leaves Tennessee, goes to OC, and all of a sudden he's working with Scotty Bromance in the same dojo? But Scotty's got to say that he was the one that busted out Connors, and then all of a sudden in the dojo, but all of a sudden the story changes where, well, it was his co-worker that busted out Connors. He just saw that he was looking up, illicit material on the computers. I just don't think Bromance is that bright to know how to really do a metadata deep dive on somebody who's using that computer, okay? But he takes the clout at first, says, oh yeah, it was me, and then he backs up his story. Well, it was his co-worker that busted out Connors, finding the search history, but it was even longer, that his girlfriend, Connor's girlfriend, was lingering around with her kids, and Bromance was teaching them in the dojo, and they're coming to his events and watching his events. Wasn't that 2009, 2010, or? Huh. Lots of
right
questions.
Here for that case. You can see it right there. There's a case number. It's closed, but not eligible to pay online. You can't even pay this off online anymore. They want you to come down to the courthouse so they can arrest your sorry ass. Because it's been so long since you paid that. They're not going to come look for you. That'd be a waste of time because you love hiding from the cops. We all know that. But look at the multiple counts over here. 4. You had 4 counts of that shit. And you got off by supposedly you were going to pay this, $1,342.50, and you still haven't paid it. What the fuck, man? And that's for this.
Snitch qualified immunity like Predward. But I don't think Connors even had to do any time. Damn, they've got a good lawyer, some strings to pull over in that little crew, huh? Where these guys come out of. Let's go back. What did he say? Oh, did he put himself on Facebook?
And you got off by supposedly you were going to pay this, $1,342.50, and you still haven't paid it. What the fuck, man? And that's for this.
You have to go to Harry's, check that out
That's
for yourself.
For this. And so you were actually sentenced to the Davidson County Sheriff's Facility for 1 year, but they gave you probation, and if you were a good boy for a year, you wouldn't have to sit in a pokey. So no more coming up with this shit of, jail. No, you were looking at a year in jail. And what you do during that year you were on probation, you went to a fucking team place and played up to them. What a piece of shit. And let's not forget your martial large crap. Looky there. You put yourself around kids with that.
The Dojo Diddler cleanup of
And WSMV came a
2025.
knocking, didn't they?
Huh?
Didn't they, Markie boy? And that's right. That's right.
Huh. I wonder why Scotty can't really
But here, I'll
answer
give you an
many
idea of
questions.
just how many. I think you guys can see this. I hope you can. This is all of his freaking YouTube channels. And see this one right, he's changed the name of this, but I'm going to bring it up anyway. This page used to be called The Life of Ryan Upchurch because he was
Oh.
attempting to ride the coattails of somebody else. Now he's changed the name to Music News Radio. Welcome to Music News Radio featuring WTF News, music interviews, breaking news. The squad is growing and now producing our very own music channel, news channel. Really? And what have you done?
The same crew actually infiltrated. Even Predward connected the same crew. He's such a good point of reference. It's great. The attempts you guys made to really out yourself. But the same crew was so involved with trying to get their clout into hot spots as rock stars and shit like that. It was wild, man, back in those times.
Let's scroll down and see.
They also, I think my point there was that they also were heavily involved, talking about radio, heavily involved with Revolution Radio. Scary Terry, Kim A was up in there as a mod, Eric Shilkerson, Autotron's brother, a few others that decided to get involved there, but saw what it was, got out, and then the ultimate like handlers and influencers were around there for the longest, even after that. Um, the heads of Revolution Radio were busted out as ped protectors. They had peds there that they were helping protect and ped splain for them. It was pretty weird. Then all of a sudden you got Kim A. You guys are hiding peds, and it ends up they're the ones hiding peds. See, it's that projection that really unfortunate.
Let's see. You posted this stolen story 10 months ago. Here's another stolen story.
Uh-huh.
Here's more stolen crap. And that bike, I'm surprised this one's still up there.
Streets crit.
And here's your stolen Great White merchandise. And here's some Ryan Upchurch stuff that you've still got up.
Oh, wasn't Madria getting involved in that area? Oh. Maybe she was there to make sure Connors...
Why is everything stalkers with you? What the fuck is up with...
Oh, yeah, we hear that. Oh, yeah, the ones that are just creating... They got the biggest freaking criminal history screaming stalkers. Madria, wasn't Madria up in there in that Upchurch little gang? Maybe they were trying to help cover for him infiltrating over there. Huh? Direct attention to away from... Just like in the Vegas Ooding, like little think tank community that popped up. Got handlers there that are bringing up like Spamgula G. We're talking like boxes and cases of data and info, but was all that a show to big double reverse LARP to make sure Connor's name didn't come up in that? That he was working with Jason Aldean at that time? Because they were all together at that time. Huh. I mean, they may have, like, booted Connors out by that time, but maybe a good play fight LARP. I mean, you would think that Connors, once you boot him out of your camp, you might keep an eye on him. And then all of a sudden he's popping up. He's working with Jason Aldean. And then you got a think tank that was with Connors, working with Jason Aldean, putting out all this info on that shooting. But directing some attention away, I believe, from Mark Connors, helping cover that. If anyone like myself were to pop up and I go, hey, what about Connors? They would have insta-banned. Huh, right?
That. Because they're right here. Stalkers try to get Upchurch banned. You're so... Holy shit.
Here we go. 5
And
minutes.
that's right, the Run to the Wall of 2021. That's right. See that you stole one of their videos.
No, he might be in the background
So
helping
this is
him
just,
out.
this is just one of his bullshit pages, and he's got some that have even been taken down still listed in here.
It's like another Revolution Radio type thing.
But we're gonna go to his Mark Connors music page. Let's take a peek at what's over here. We'll go over here and take a look.
That's some Dolly
Mark
Parton.
Connors produces Luke Bryan, Justin Moore, Lainey Wilson music videos for Road Stars of Country.
Right, but where's
What the fuck is Road Stars?
Yeah.
What's Road Stars of Country? It doesn't exist.
Just another bullshit
Make this shit
festival
up.
to do mass ooting.
Oh, and I wouldn't plan on that video staying up there for very long because I sent
Hey, where's this?
messages to Luke Bryan.
Where's all of his Jason Aldean footage? I wonder why he'd want to separate from Jason Aldean.
You produce the music videos, which is a crock of shit because you haven't done anything. You haven't done jack shit.
No,
Again, you're a fucking wannabe.
It's all about little promotional short videos. To say that, hey, we're working with Jason Aldean, and then all of a sudden you're promoting the Harvest Festivals, in Vegas. And then all of a sudden there's a big event that unfolds right across from a huge pyramid. Right next to a pyramid. Huge, right? Oh my gosh.
You're not even a wannabe. You're not even a has-been. You never was, man. Never was. You got lucky with Dolly Parton because she happened to be in a studio that you got. Oh, that's right.
No, I think he was actually the bellman at a, Connors was a bellhop at a hotel where Dolly Parton was staying at, and he hit her up for an autograph on the way out, and then he can go around and say, oh, yep, I hung out with Dolly Parton. I put her luggage in the trunk.
You got banned from there because you're such a freaking piece of shit.
And that's to stir up chaos. They're little chaos agents, too.
And here, let's play just a little touch of one of your freaking.
Ugh. No, I can't do it. I can't. This is going to be as bad as a Momty song. See where we're at. I can't do it. If you want to hear it, go there. All right. Yeah, I'll put a link in the description box. Go over there and check it out yourself. Oof. Yeah, I mean, somebody from that freaking Scotty Bromance freaking puppy mill over there, please put this guy on blast. Call him out. As much as y'all want to fight me, why don't you want to fight the sickos that didn't make the registry, that are putting themselves right up in the mix of things? You'd think you guys are such blowhards, you'd be all over something like that, but nope. Peace out.